Alright guys, welcome to another ECW review. This is the first ECW of 2007. You want to kick off with a bang. I don't think this show did that. I mean, to be fair, it kind of started with a bit of a whimper. Had a lot of the ECW original guys looking pretty weak. I guess we'll describe that as we go on, but yeah, no, I mean, out the reboot, I feel like every year's just going to get worse. I feel like obviously 2006 is going to be the best. 2007, I think, will be okay. But I think 8's going to be, mediocre. 9's going to be bad, and then 10 it's just going to be gone. So, I mean, that's how I imagine things will go. Is that going to be the case?
Are we going to get that far though?
We'll find out. We'll find out. We start off with Test. I like Test. Good guy. Comes out. He's upset about not having a title match.
And rightfully so, guys. Shafted out of a pish fan folk.
I mean, it is hard to buy Edge as a. Why do I keep saying Edge? It's hard to buy Test as a heel here because he's got a legitimate point. I mean, he did win that triple threat match, yet they voted for the loser. So, it's not like it's sour grapes. The guy's got a legitimate point. I'd be angry to not get the shot, so I don't know what is happening with that. But anyway, we kick off first match of the night, Test
versus Sabu, because this was a great wee match, big man. I loved it. I loved every single bit of it, brother. Decent enough match though. Test booking him strong up and towards the Rumble. Obviously, he will face Lashley. I mean, we're just going to throw out the spoilers. If you're watching this and you're like champing at the bit, oh, what's happening at the 2007 Rumble, brother? ECW gets one match, brother. Be energetic, brother. Hits him with his finishing move. I don't know what it is. What is it? The final test or something? I don't know. Sabu.
Big boot. The final cut. TKO.
TKO. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, Sabu's lost the worst on this show. I think it was a decent opening match and a good way to kick off the show.
See Sabu, a couple of months ago, the guy was fucking booked. He was booked strong.
I know.
Like, see that period towards the start, as soon as when RVD gets the belt taken off him.
Yeah.
And Sabu does go up against Big Show.
But no, the problem is here, you've got Test and Hardcore Holly. For weeks, we're just shite bags in Big Show's shadow.
And now all of a sudden they're supposed to step out.
Test is like single-handedly able to beat Bobby Lashley. That's what you're supposed to believe.
Well, no, I'd say Test has been booked strong for it.
I know, but then why is he not going for the belt? Oh, I'm going to help Big Show. Fuck off for that pish. We'll get a closer look at the Sandman.
Yeah, Sandman for the promo package. I think we've seen the exact same thing
weeks ago.
Yeah, and it was on the. We've seen the exact same thing on the best of 2006 show. So. Trouble's coming, it's coming for you, yeah.
Trouble's coming, it's a Burke and Turkey match.
So basically it was just a Sandman drinking beer and hitting himself over the forehead and busting himself open and swinging his cane around. Up next with Burke and Turkey versus the FBI, that kind of rhymes. I believe this is the third time we've seen this match.
We had it at the pay-per-view.
And we've had it a couple of weeks ago on ECW and now we've got it again. I kind of know the division on ECW is a bit thin. But is that really any excuse to have the same match over and over again? Like, let's be real. I don't know who they're still employed at this stage of the game, but I mean, they could have Burke and Turkey versus just throw two guys like C.W. Anderson and Danny Doran.
Or just have Turkey against like Nunzio, a variation of the match.
Yeah, like I don't know like why they keep needing to push this. I know it's due to a lack of a roster, but and it's weird when you're watching this back because it's not like you can just go on like no DQ or find out who's left. It's like 1 minute somebody will be there and the next minute they won't. So I don't know who's there at the moment, but surely there's got to be someone apart from the FBI for Burke and Turkey to beat. Although pretty sure Turkey should be gone soon. I mean he wasn't there that long. Up next with Striker. It's classroom. He's teaching us a lesson. He's about to take us to school. Hardcore Holly interrupts and basically says that Punk can't beat him. Striker did a cool wee maths lesson here about how 3 minus Hardcore Holly is like bad for Punk. Basically saying he can't beat Hardcore Holly in 3 minutes. Up next, we had Tommy Dreamer. He was in his house, or at least that's what they're trying to get us to believe. And he was getting interviewed.
Is that fuck his house? Whose house is like that?
And it's just it's I mean, Tommy Dreamer, you know what I mean? An ECW legend, and all of a sudden he's staying at home because he took a couple of finishing moves off Khali. It just doesn't make many sense. In my opinion, it's almost as if they're trying to bury Tommy Dreamer. They're like, here, look at this guy. He can't cut it, so he has to stay home after he got, you know what I mean, choke slammed by Khali.
Yep. Next up, we have RVD talking about his title match against Lashley. I mean, it's just
Cool, whatever.
Yep. Next up, we move Kevin Thorne against Bald Mahoney. Another match we've seen
Yeah, we've
about
seen
10 weeks in a
this. I
row.
mean, I think we've seen this a couple of times while Kevin Thorne was undefeated. Pretty sure we've probably seen it since he's been defeated, and now we're seeing it again. Not a lot. Although Kevin Thorne did take he done like a wicked elbow into Balls Mahoney and busted him open. I think he broke his jaw.
His tooth went through his lip or something.
It was pretty cool there. Sick but brutal at the same time. Up next, Bobby Lashley discussing this match with RVD. Forget the name of this ECW announcer, but again, I can't imagine she's going to be there for long.
Rebecca.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, Rebecca interviews Bobby Lashley. Up next with Vladimir Kozlov sitting in the front row.
I would beat the both of them. Mother Russia.
I mean, this guy wasn't very good, let's be honest, if anyone can remember.
I thought he was pretty funny here.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, his WWE career was a bit pish.
Well, still better than half the roster.
I mean, his SmackDown run was dog shite. I mean, I remember he had that match with Triple H one-on-one for the belt, and it was like, fucking kill me now. And then the whole shit he did with Santino was garbage. But yeah, Vladimir Kozlov, I don't know if he'll be on the ECW. I don't think he actually kind of debuted till late 2008. So I don't think.
But then he's on SmackDown.
Yeah, so I wouldn't expect to see him anytime soon.
It's seeing you go from SmackDown to ECW in 2009, you know you've fucked up somewhere.
Yeah. And then main event time, Bobby Lashley, RVD, ECW World Title on the line. Decent match, nothing remarkable, nothing spectacular, but the ending here totally fucked.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley standing on top of the announce table, RVD goes to the outside, jumps onto the middle rope, does a springboard clothesline, and then the end of the match as if this was a horrible way to end the match, as if they couldn't continue. Like, I know the fans shit on the Rey Mysterio Sabu finish at One Night Stand, but at least that was a cool table spot. And the way they went through the table, they sort of botched it, and it kind of looked like one of them could have had like a broken neck the way they went through it. This was just shit. This was RVD their clothesline off the second rope, and they stopped the match. What? Absolutely makes zero sense. That's supposed to be ECW. Extreme. Yeah, you've got RVD and Bobby Lashley, the champ, who can't continue after a clothesline, and Tommy Dreamer, who's sitting at home, fucking too scared to come and compete in case Khali chokeslams him again. I mean, I don't know what's happening here. It's supposed to be the land of extreme. All I see is a land of pussies that can't continue and finish the match. So, I mean, overall, I'd have to give us a pretty poor rating. The main event to me is the finish just makes the main event worthless. I mean, the first match was alright, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I think the finish.
Terkai and FBI was crap.
It was a crap show, let's be real.
I'll give it a 2 out of 10.
I agree.
I think a 2 out of 10 is...
Some of the segments were actually not bad.
Yeah, the segments were not bad. Every match was fucking garbage. And I'm not a big match guy, but, I mean, let's be real. This wasn't the greatest show. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Until next time, let us know what you thought down below, and we'll fire you the next ECW review. I believe next week's going to be a rematch. It's going to be RVD versus Bobby Lashley. So if it is, stay tuned. We'll see what happens. But until next time,
Hey.
peace.